Sing a song as old as time, the back of the unemployment line. And we're back. Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey, chapter 108. It is the second day of the week, aka the Quadzilla workout. I did not go to the gym yesterday because I got the day off for multitude reasons. Yes, so it is what it is. But anyways, we're back on the way to the gym. I feel honestly excellent from the lower body. It feels great. I'm excited for today's workout. Looking forward to it. You have to remember that a certain street is closed over there, so not to take this one route that I normally take. But anyways, back to the main subject matter at hand. Why, yes, it is back to the unemployment line with me. Unfortunately, I did not get the job that I thought I was going to get. Very annoying. Super annoying. In fact, the rest of this episode will probably be me complaining. So, if you don't want to hear me complain, please, I'll see you next video. But if not, stick around. You're probably going to hear me scream and yell and be angry at a couple of things. I think the most frustrating thing for me personally was the amount of time that was spent waiting around and just twiddling my thumbs, having a thumb up my ass, just waiting around. It's a little frustrating, to say the least. I think that was probably like the toughest of everything, the amount of time spent wasted waiting, a little frustrating to say. No, it wasn't. It was frustrating. This is a time where I usually say the least. No, I'll actually probably get it all out. I was extremely pissed off when I found out that I'm not getting this job. I don't necessarily care that I'm how do I say this? I guess I don't necessarily care that I didn't get this exact job, but I think the waiting part really pissed me off. I think you have 3+ weeks of not knowing and then finding out that, oh yeah, you're not gonna get the job. Kind of a bummer. Also maddening a little bit, when they talk about the way that they were talking to me, I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna get this job. I guess fucking not. It feels like, why would you tell me these things? It felt like I was led on almost a little bit. It was almost there. But I mean, maybe I was looking maybe a little too into it, a little too much. Maybe there was somebody else that was better suited for the job. Maybe there was somebody else that was not better suited for the job, but maybe fit weird criteria that they were looking for. You know what I mean? Because that still happens, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm not going to say anything about that. I think the rest of this video is just going to be me complaining about the entire job system and how fucking fucked it is if you want to get into it. You need 5 years of experience with no experience at all. That entire thing for entry-level jobs or things like that. I've already probably complained about it before, but I think now I am reinvigorated to complain about it again, but from a different lens, in that I fucking hate the job market. I hate jobs. I hate all of them. If I don't get a job, oh fucking well. I want to get a job, I want to continue in life, but I guess I'm going to have to continue to do stuff like this in order to actually make any fucking money nowadays. It seems as though jobs do not want me, and I just want to be hired by someone to be said that I do hard work in a field that is equivalent, or if not adjacent to, what I got my degree in. I am not willing to settle for something less, which is what I am going to probably have to do, unfortunately. But that is the cruel reality of the world that we live in. College is a scam. That'll be a different episode. But the entire workforce and ways to work the world is completely different than what it was back in the day. I find it is literally who you know now. If you don't know anybody, good fucking luck. And if you haven't become friends with anybody, good fucking luck. That's basically the entire gist of the marketing of the job market nowadays. Unless you have some really top 1% percentage of credentials or some shit like that. But even then, it's more about who you know than anything else. Nepotism is a great thing. If you have the ability to it, take advantage of it. Those people who say, oh, what, you're using your nepotism? Yeah, motherfucker. You know how hard it is to do shit nowadays without it? So, fuck the people who say, that are against it. I find it funny when it happens, but I'm not against it, because at this point, I understand now. I wish I could use it and take advantage of it at this point, because I would like to have a fucking job. But you know what? No. No, we're gonna go back to the drawing board and apply to every single fucking job humanly possible, because that's what I have to do now, and pray to God that I get an entry level in somewhere doing something that I'm probably gonna fucking hate, but I'd rather have something going on than nothing and sitting on my hands and waiting for something to take the thumb out of my asshole, all right? But anyways, I digress. I apologize. A little heated there. I'm a little upset, but we will talk more about it on the inside. Alright, so started this day off with RDLs, which you might be like, huh, doesn't he usually start off with squats? Well, that will be explained later. But anyways, so the rest of this video is just gonna be me really complaining. That's the entire thing. I fucking hate jobs. I hate the idea of a job. I get it. I understand how it is valuable to society nowadays and how I have to do it in order to earn money. I get it. 100%. At a certain point, I could feel like this could become a job, but realistically it's not, but it is what it is. So basically now I'm back to the entire spray and pray routine, which is super annoying, and I hope to God I can find something again, but it is what it is. I'm really hate the idea of spraying and praying, because realistically it feels like as if there is a level that it's like almost as if I'm in an exclusive club that I cannot get into, and when I get into it, I don't even want to be in there. You know what I mean? It's such a weird fucking world that we have to live in, where we have to get one in order to get money. And you know, the more competency you show and the better you are at a job, the more you can earn, right? That makes sense. But sometimes the skills that you learn in jobs don't really translate to anything else but the exact same job somewhere else, so that's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I mean, the silver lining to this really is that maybe I'll find something brand new and something better than I thought I would, which is nice. That's the idea of it, at least anyway, which is half of what I was gonna try to do as well, because I really do like the idea of maybe I will find something that is better than what I have here, which, like I said, I really would have liked this job, but you know what, fuck it. It is what it is. What is it? My optimism is not allowing me to be super down about this, but it is still pissed me off. I cannot lie. I hate going back onto Indeed and doing all those stupid fucking quizzes that I have to do for every single job, no matter what. I find those quite literally infuriating, to say the least, because they test your basic proficiency skills, which I understand, but realistically, they don't necessarily even matter, because most of the time, whenever a job gets you, they teach you how they want you to do things versus how you're supposed to do things, or how it is by the books and stuff. So it's just like I'm taking quizzes again. I already finished school, and I don't even want to think about the idea and the very real possibility of having to go back to school, which honestly makes me want to gouge out my eyeballs and get on disability, because I promise you, going back to school is something I do not want to do voluntarily, at least. I might have to do it involuntarily, unfortunately. But the idea of getting my master's in anything, quite frankly, I wouldn't say infuriates me, but I'd rather try to perform surgery on myself than have to deal with that again. But unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to do that anyway, but who knows? I'm willing to certify myself in whatever other thing I need to certify myself in. Like, for example, if I wanted to do the personal trainer stuff, I am willing to do that because that's on my own volition, really. Even though I don't necessarily want to do it, but it is the necessary evil to go into this field, which is so stupid, and I find it annoying that we have to go into these necessary evils when it comes to jobs, like certifications, in order to get a job. There was a very frustrating moment I had before this, where I was like, oh, let me get a certification in the field that I was about to go into with this job. As I found out, I can't get certified until I have a job already in that field. That seems, quite frankly, retarded, and that is the only way to describe it. It is as if there is it's like I said earlier, it's that one thing where if you are in a group, they don't want you until you're in, and then they give you all the benefits. It's quite frustrating, to say the least. And then they want you to have the experience with none of the ability to have the experience. Super stupid. Stupid beyond belief. Probably some of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. But you know what? Hey, it's part of all of the game. And I have to play it in order to continue on in this world. And that's the frustrating part, really. Whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's here in the gym. The gym is probably the only place that I could say that it all is really up to you. There is no necessary limiters outside of it. You know what I mean? It's you versus you. And I think I appreciate that a lot more than being out here in the cold reality of the job market that is today. Because realistically, I have to rely on other things in order to get a job, and lucky opportunities, and maybe some charisma from me if I get even lucky enough to sniff an interview. The idea that I have to do all these things in order to just get a fucking job, while at the gym, there is nothing like that. It's just me against me. That's it. And I can appreciate that. I don't have to worry about other bullshit. I don't have to worry about other people. I just have to worry about how I'm feeling on that day and how a joint feels, and that's about it. And that is the pleasure of the gym that I will continue to look forward to, because at least I have control over it. Not like out the outside world where they have control over me until I happen to get into the club, and then I can finally start making regular money. Hakuna Matata means no monies for the rest of your days. And we're back. Welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, none exercises skipped. We have two: the hip adductors machine thing and squats. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, I completely forgot my squat shoes, and it was very, 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 very annoying when I found out when I got there. It was like I knew something was off in my bag, and I didn't realize it was just lighter than normal. So that was very annoying. My friend Walter, shout out Walter, I'll put this meme up on here. He made this meme, which was great, about the shoes. But in theory, he is right. The strength doesn't come from the shoe, but the depth does. So that was the only issue. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into the old pattern that I used to use with the 2.5s under the feet. So very annoying. But because I do 2 lower body days, I'll just do them on Friday. That's why the extensions were at the end there. But anyways, the hip adductors, I was just too busy. The reason why I started the workout debriefing in here is because I am going down the street, so this is going to be relatively short, but I don't really have much else to say except for this entire job process has reinvigorated me so hard into either content creation, even more so, or just whatever the fuck I can do in order to get some money, because at this point I am tired of not having a job. You are listening to me and have the ability to hire me at a place, please let me know. I would love to know. But anyways, with that being said, tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on what maybe I should do. You know, maybe I should start making this into like an 80-hour work week of nothing but pure content related things like some people do. Now, I don't think I'll be able to do that per se consistently, but also at the same time, what else do I got to do? So there's that. But I would love to know your thoughts, your opinions. Opinions about anything, honestly. Anything at all, I have to say. I'm just curious to know, you know what I mean? But besides that, overall, to give a little bit of a send-off on the entire unemployment thing, I don't like being unemployed. I don't like not having a job. It would be nice to have a job, I'll say that. Now that I don't have, I'm back to square one on things. It is time to apply my ass off and pray. Spray and pray is a sad but true strategy when it comes to getting a job. But, you know, there's only so many things you can spray in a day, you know what I mean? But with that being said, hopefully I can find something. I think I will find something maybe even better, who knows. But anyways, with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I apologize, today's video was a little bit more of me just rambling and ranting, but it is what it is. I will be back on tomorrow with a new video and something a little bit more, how do I say this, I can't even make that guarantee. We'll see what tomorrow's video is about. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with anybody that may or may not like it. I will see you in the next one. Peace.